friends, welcome to my channel Animated Study.
If you want to evaluate this expression, then you are converting these expressions into the postfix form. Now computer is ready to evaluate this postfix notation. So computer starts scanning from the first symbol, that is operand. So we will move ahead. Second symbol, that is also operand. So we are moving further. Third symbol, that is also operand. So we are moving ahead. Then we are getting multiplications, that is operator. Multiplications is a binary operator. So what computer will do? Computer will take the previous two operands and evaluate these sub-expressions. So we are getting 2 multiplied by 4, that is 8, and it is replaced here. Now we are moving ahead and we are getting another operator, that is plus. Plus is also binary operator. So we have to take two operands and we are evaluating the remaining expression. So we will get 3 plus 8 is equal to 11. So this is the final answer of this simple expressions. So today in this video we will see how to do it in mechanical way using algorithm. So let's begin. So here you can see the algorithm and sequence of steps for evaluations of postfix expressions. Here we have a simple expression. So first you have to convert these expressions into the postfix expressions. So when we start our algorithm execution, we are taking one variable e, in which we are taking the postfix expression, and we are taking here hash symbol, that is just the ending marker. So when we will reach to that ending marker, we have to stop our procedure. Now we will check the while conditions. Item not equal to hash. Here item is 2 now. So condition true. So we are going inside. We are checking another condition. Item is equal to operand. Here item is 2. That is operand. So we will do the next operations, that is push item. So we have to push the operand into the stack. Now we will moving ahead and then we are scanning the next symbol using the functions read symbol. So we are moving to the next symbol. Now we are again check the conditions. Is it hash? No. So condition true. So we are checking the next if condition. So here you can see item is equal to operand. Yes, this is operand. So we are doing the push operation. So here we will push the operand into the stack. Now again we are going for the next symbol. So we are going to the 4, that is the next operand. Now again we are checking the while condition. Is it hash? No. So condition true. So we are checking the if condition. Item is equal to operand. Condition true. So again we are pushing the item into the stack. So here you can say 4 is in stack now. Moving ahead, we have a next read symbol call. We will get the multiplication now. Multiplication is not the hash. So condition true. So we are checking the another condition. Item is equal to operand. This condition is false. So we are moving into the else part. In a else part, first instruction is operator is equal to item. So here we have item multiplications. So here we can indicate it. Operator is equal to multiplication. Now we are moving ahead. Here we have a y is equal to pop the entry. So here we can see y, and now we will pop the entry. So now your y is equal to 4. Moving ahead, we have another variable, that is x. So again we are popping one value for the x variable. So now x is equal to 3. Now we will take t is equal to x operator y. So here x is equal to 3, operator is equal to multiplication, and y is equal to 4. So 3 multiplied by 4, that is 12. So here you can see t is equal to 12. Now you will push the 12 into the stack. So you can see here 12 is pushed into the stack. Now you are moving ahead, you are getting read symbol call. So you are moving to the next symbol. Now you are checking item is not hash, condition true. So you are moving to the if condition. So again you are checking your item is equal to operand, condition true. So simply you are pushing the item into the stack. So you can see here your operand 6 is now pushed into the stack. Now again we will scan one more value, and then we are checking the condition. It is hash? No, it is not the hash. So we are going inside. Then we are checking the condition. Item is equal to operand. This is not the operand, it is operator. So we are going into the else part. In the else part, first instructions is operator is equal to item. So you can see here operator is equal to division. Now you are taking y is equal to pop the entry. So we will pop out the topmost entry from the stack, and it will be assigned to the y variable. Now you are moving ahead, and x is equal to pop the entry. So now you are pop the next entry from the top of the stack, that is 12. So now x is equal to 12. Next instructions in which you have a t is equal to x operator y. So here you can see x is equal to 12, operator is equal to division, and y is equal to 6. So 12 divided by 6. So you are getting 2. So you can see here t is equal to 2 now. So now we are pushing the 2 into the stack. Now again we are reading one more symbol and check the while condition. Is it hash? It is not the hash. So condition true. So we are checking the another condition. Item is equal to operand. This is not the operand. It is operator. So we are going into the else part, and from the first instructions we are getting operator is equal to item. So since item is equal to addition, so we will take operator is equal to addition. Now we have a y variable, so we will pop the entry, that is 2. So now y is equal to 2. Similarly, x equal to pop the entry. So we will pop the topmost element, that is 2 here. So x is equal to now 2. Now you are taking t is equal to x operator y. Operator is plus. So here 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So now t is equal to 4. Now next instructions in which you have a push call, in which you have to push the t value. So we will push the 4 into the stack. Now we are going ahead, and here we will read the next symbol. So you can see here next symbol is hash. So here we will check item not equal to hash. Here we have a item hash. So not equal to hash is false. So it breaks the loop and we are moving to the next instructions, that is value is equal to pop the entry. So here we will pop the entry, that is 4, and that is our final value. So you can straight away returning the value and you will stop the algorithm. So this is what the simple and mechanical way to evaluating the expressions using stack. So I hope you understand how to evaluate the postfix expressions using stack. So if you like this video, press like and subscribe my channel and share the video to your friends. And don't forget to press the bell icon for my new video updates. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.